Everybody, welcome back to Heavens of Sorcery, episode 14 with me, Sid. And between episodes, I've really not done a lot other than 3 dungeon runs because I wanted to get Unbreaking. I failed to get Unbreaking. I got an Unbreaking 1 book, which is better than nothing, but yeah, I'm still not wasting the experience to put it onto onto an elytra yet. I felt like mending as well, to be fair. I did get a power 4 punch 1 bow and used that, combined the 2 on an anvil to make a power 5 punch 1 tombstone soulbound flame bow. So that's good. And I just want to go up, and we've got this one is already a co-lytra. I want to convert you into a co-lytra and give you some, because I don't really want that. Yeah, that one will do. So I've got a couple of spare co-lytras because I've got one on which is about half used. We've got food. I'm rocking my 2 respirator masks and my Nobian pickaxe and some spare filter coal. Some shulkers. Get there eventually. And we are going to have a quick snooze, and we're going to head off to the Misty World because we need to do some exploring. So if you recall, last episode we unlocked a number of quests, and there's a zoom and enhance, which requires me to make a telescope. Yeah, that should be reasonably easy. We'll get that one done probably at the end of the episode. A link to the stars wants me to make a linking tool. Again, that is doable. I think we have everything we need for that. The big mix-up, the centrifuge, is, again, doable, I think, although that one, I think, does require another rock crystal, so we need to check my rock crystal situation. Oh, damn it. I'm doing this. I think I've got another solution to this, actually. Oh, hello. Let me just put that there for now. I think I'm going to drop these down a little bit, so if I end up with this situation again, I can just walk off. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah, we've got 2, so I have 2 left, which is not too bad. So that's enough for one of those, and the linking tool, I think it was, wasn't it? Yes. The tappet is going to be interesting, but we need to make some of these latex pots. So I'm going to need some bricks, for which I'm going to need some clay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's do 4 of them. We'll take a bunch. And it's not like we're short of fuel, so we'll do that. Just to get the brickies. And they come. Boop. Yeah, there we go. Now, what was the other thing I needed for those? I need string and iron plates. So I'm going to need 4 iron plates, which is 8 iron, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bit of a hammer. Those and that will give me those. And we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 string. I think that was it. And then we're going to go on a little road trip, because we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Bang, those. We need to go. I can't remember the actual. Was it like that? Yeah, near enough. 4 of those. We need to go collect some latex, and to do that we need to go and find a jungle biome in the Misty World, which we haven't found yet. So let's go for a little explore. First things first, let's have a look. We've got the map. No obvious colour coding going on, but you can see over there, I've been over to that one. That wasn't a jungle biome, I think that was a swamp. So we are going to have to definitely push on, because I covered a goodly amount of this world here. I'm going to take my rockets and just get head up this way for starters. dense forest. And we'll see what we can find. But as I say, jungle is the name of the game. I don't know whether there's any trick to finding this or not, but we'll come in and land here. And I'm going to grab, while I'm here, I'm going to grab iron ore, because I might even jump down into the mist periodically and have a look to see if we can't find any more nubium ore. I'm not worried about saltpeter right now. There's lots of that about, and I don't desperately need it. But I'm not going to fly everywhere. I like to walk. Walking, it gives you a connection with the ground. But yeah, I'm going to keep on trundling along, and I will come back when I find anything interesting. Back in a moment. All right, for the first attempt, utter failure. I did get some materials out of it, but I do want to repair my efficiency for niobium pick. We got some iron, a bit more niobium, some gold, drops, stuff like that. Sulfur, which is important. We're going to need sulfur for this mission, so we did get something useful out of it. Unfortunately, yeah, it was not a great success. I'll show you the map when we go back in, because we're going to try a different direction. But I've come back, I've changed my Elytra and try again. Oh well, we will do in a moment after a quick snooze. I also was running low on these flight duration 2, so I made some flight duration 3 rockets. But we went, oops, cancel. We went up here. I actually went out into here and started taking damage, so I flew out trying to find another landmass out this way. Did not find one. Came back down, just kind of skirted around here a bit, but really not having a great deal of luck finding the tropical biome. So I'm going to have another bash, and well, I will see you once we get to a point where I've got something to go yay about, hopefully. See you in a moment. Alright, so we're just wandering around a little bit, and this island here, I did a little bit of research on the wiki. This is a temperate island, and it is only ever going to be forests. You have to move from island to island, so I'd already been up briefly on this island, which is a snowy island, so we know that's not tropical. We can ignore that one. This one here is a swampy island, and I was just checking to see whether this curves around on itself, but I think what we'll do is there's another island just there, and I'm going to, ooh, that could be, is it? Desert. Okay, well, I'm not going to complain. It's new. It's a new place. I don't think it's going to get me what I want, but because that's like a live umbrella tree. That is a what? Maybe it's just grass, I don't know. And then there's a lot of sand, but it's a different biome. It's pretty. I like the tree. I like the tree colour. I wonder what colour logs that gives you. Choppy chop chop. Oh, that looks like a nice rich brown colour. Let me have a look. Yeah, it's quite nice actually. Useful to know about anyway. I'm not desperately worried about, you know, exploring this in any great detail. What I want to do is stick to the edges, work round until I can see another island off in the distance, and then jump off and try again. But like that one there's an island, and what we'll do, what time is it? We'll probably wait till night falls and then we'll sleep and jump over there. But we'll jump over that one and see what it is. In the meantime, I'm going to have that little bit of iron that I can see. So yeah, we're getting there. It's this would be considerably more painful if we didn't have the elytra, I will say that much. But if we want sand, we know where to come for it. You know, sand are us. Right, let me get me sleepy bag. Get this out of the way. Oh, I need to sleep. Yeah, you need to click on it, don't you? Anyway, I will see you when I get to the next island. And we found a jungle biome at last. Yeah, so I went from there, that was swamp, came back down here, which is desert, and this here is jungle. So, having found a jungle, yes, Fox, having found a jungle biome, what we need to do next is actually try and find a rubber tree. What are you? I don't. What are you? Oh, you are so cute. Oh. I'm almost tempted not to kill it. Well, you know, you have to find out what they drop, don't you? Okay, we have got a whole load of that now. What are you? You are Blood Orchid. I might as well get these while we're here, because you're only going to find these in this area. And if I decide to go down the rustic brewing route, yeah, it's a nice one to have. So, and we don't need a lot because we can plant them. Are you full? Yes, you are. Okay. Right, a rubber tree. You're a live tropic tree. I need a rubber tree. I have no idea what a rubber tree actually looks like. Does it tell us in the book? A little bit. It's kind of doesn't look like that. That's what it doesn't. That's what it looks like. But apparently it's in here somewhere. So let's go find one. While we're at it, we'll have some of these white mushrooms, because again, these are also rustic items. I probably should get into the rustic brewing because it is going to prove handy coming on later, but not right now. Right now I need pretty sand. I've got to say, the Misty world has got some very pretty, and there's a rubber tree, very, very, very pretty world generation. Now, what are you? You are a tropical tree sapling. These are all rubber trees, so what we're going to do is, I presume, what do we do? Do we just right click? Yes, we do. And you can only do like that, perhaps. Yeah, let's get one in there as well. Now, do you? How does this work then? Place latex on the tree and wait for it to fill up. Okay, there's no animation. However, I am not one to want to have to come out here every time I want rubber. So let us beat some leaves to death and try and get a rubber tree sapling, because I don't think they drop. It's a tropic tree. I don't want that one. I want this one. Yeah, I'm going to wait for those, and we'll beat up this tree here in the hope that we get a seed from the thing to plant rubber trees. That would be nice. There's one or two. There's another one there, look. Yeah, we're not short of rubber trees. And oh, interesting. We'll have a look at that in a moment. Yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, I'm not getting anywhere waiting for that rubber tree to do its thing, so I'm going to go down here and I'll just grab the... Oh, there's something going on down here. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be there though. What is this? Oh, hello. Oh, he had a little hat on. That was cute. Sounds like there's more. Hello. Might as well dig this out, you know, nicely. Someone went to the trouble. Let's see if there's anything hidden. Naturally suspicious, you see. bowl, some ash, a bone. Yeah, I don't want you. I do, however, want that. And then I want to stand back a little bit and dig that one up. Okay, and then... Ah! Damn you. Didn't see him on the... didn't see that happening. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, you ain't getting me twice, mate. Get a bit closer and... Oh, that's nice. That is a nice one. Bit of a... that stuff. Niobium. Actually, I think I can probably get some of that into there. Oh, and yeah, more bottles. I mean, it's just basically a tomb, isn't it? But what is going on? Is there any other ness going on down here? I mean, there's a little bit of iron. We'll have it. After all, it'd be wrong not to. But that seems to be about the extent of that. Alright, well, it's basically a tomb. I don't think there's anything more to be said. Don't want you. You don't want them. Not really worried about that either. Oh, I do want it. These things, I don't know whether they're working or not, or whether I've gone a little bit overkill putting too much on, because this... it's actually getting... oh, yeah, they are working. Okay. Saplings, on the other hand, are not working. So, yeah, I'll revisit that one later, I think. But at least we know where the jungle is, so that's the key. So I've just got to wait for this stuff to fill up now. So as soon as that's done, I'll be back with you. See you in a while. Alright, well, I managed to get a sapling. Apparently the trick to catching saplings is to cut the branches with the leaves in this. So these are ready. At least that one is. And that one is. And that one is. I am going to... I presume I can take them back off. This one is just a little bit of a slow cousin. So we're going to wait on that one. And then I'm going to probably go and try and find one or two more rubber trees and just see if I can't get just a few more saplings. Obviously they're a low chance, but we can chop little branches off this one first as well. And then we're going to head back and we're going to actually process this stuff. And to do that, we need to use the melter. We need to make latex in the melter, and that is then using a bar stamp, latex with a sulfur and a bar stamp. We make a rubber ball. So we're going to have to set up the embers stuff temporarily. I may actually go back and also double check just for... oh, there we go. We're done. I may go back and double check just for the see if I've got any more. No, I won't have any more ember. I didn't put any more fuel in it, did I, idiot? Yeah. So anyway, just need to go and see if we can't get one or two more saplings just to finish off. And I'm going to take these down because, and then we'll plant these in the overworld, and we can be draining latex from them. That seems to be a plan. I assume they will plant in the overworld. You know, there's a certain assumptions there. But first things first, I'm going to go and find some more latex trees. Back in a bit. Alright, we're back. We got one sapling. I did quite a few trees. Clearly, rubber saplings, rare as rocking horse poo. So, we got a goodly amount of what we needed. We also picked up some other bits and pieces. We've got plenty of timbers, of the woods and the likes. So, that all needs to go away. What did I just put in there? Not you, your tool. We'll pop our Misty World stuff away as well. I'm going to put that with the latex things. It doesn't really need to be there, but you know, it's as good a place as any for it. And that needs to go away. Hang on. What's the damage on my elytra? They're not too bad. We'll keep those. Oh, it is that one, isn't it? Yes. Okay. And we've got some random crap blocks. A little bit of wood, more wood there. Any other random crap blocks in there? Yeah, we've got some sand. So all of those, their buildies can go in there. Probably going to want to expand that to a iron to gold at some point. I don't think I've got wood to gold, and I've got copper to diamond, and I've got copper to silver, and I've got a number of chests. I suppose I could just move it. That might be the easier thing to do. Precious items. So we'll put those. That's to be processed, all of that to be processed, and that's to be processed at some point when I'm desperate for it. What else we got? Stuff. Let me just finish sorting this away and I shall be back with you in a second. Alright, first things first, it recommends that we make a Tinker's Lens, which, I don't know, is that a bauble? Does that go into... What do you have? Is that no? Presumably you just use it. Hold it then. Anyway, we'll find out. Now I've got a whole load of stuff. We are going to need a little bit more, and we're going to just, for the time being, just set up down here until we've got a place for our stuff. So we need to start off with an Ember Activator, and we're going to pipe Ember in from the bottom. If I remember rightly, let me just double check on that. Input Ember crystals to the bottom half, attach Ember emitter to the top half. So we're going to take one of those. We're going to have an Ember emitter which is going to come out of there, and that is going to go to, for now, we'll send it to a copper coil, and we'll have an Ember receiver up there. We'll have an Ember emitter on that side, and then we need a melter, which will, for the sake of argument, will pop there. We'll stick an Ember receiver on that, and then from that we need to pipe in, let me just double check the stamp, yes, it's the stamp base. Stamp base plays 2 blocks up, yeah, so we go with the stamp base there. And hang on, I'm trying to remember my thing. Place input items can be collected by placing a bin on item outputs can be collected with a bin underneath it. Okay, we need a bin as well. Requires Ember input, and trying to remember how you do this. It's a long time, long time since I did Ember. So we've got melting. We're going to input items and/or fluids. So we input the items and fluids to be stamped. Place a bin underneath. Catch the outputs. Okay, so we need the bin. Bin. Nope, that's the fluid vessel. Bin. Niobium and an iron plate, we can manage that. On a luminous crafting table in another dimension. This is going to be the fun having. I think I might have to bring all of my astral sorcery stuff into this dimension and see how that goes, because otherwise we're just going to be moving from dimension to dimension trying to do all these different things, and it is going to get painful very quickly, I think. We'll scrap one of them and take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. A couple of those. We've got the hammer to make that. So let's go make a bin. As I say, I definitely think we're going to need to consolidate on this one world, and I do understand that people saying, well, why would you build in the void world when, you know, you can do everything in the other worlds. But the more, I mean, there are more dimensions to come. Yes, I think that's the thing to remember with this. We're not just talking about a this is it. There's at least 2 more dimensions, well 3 if you take the end, dimensions to play with, and you know, it's going to be somewhat of an issue. So I think that's going to have to come to the other world eventually. I can't see a way around this. But we'll try and come in for a graceful landing and quickly get this built. We should be able to do this quite... I didn't bring the wand with me. Go and grab another bucket as well. I'll sort this bit back in a second. Alright, so I've set this up. What we then need is, so this is the melter, and we are going to, if I remember rightly, I probably don't, we are going to use the melter, input items and extract fluids from the top half. So what we're going to do is, for starters, I think that's how we did it. And then that up to there. Now what we need to do is we need to pipe things. So we're going to need we've got item pipes. We're going to need item pipe to pipe into there. We're going to need item and liquid pipes. So that's the next thing. We haven't got a huge amount of piping. But this, let's have a look. The recipe for an item pipe was lead. Oh, Christ, we need to make more of that. We get 8, and then we can use you to make an item extractor. But a fluid pipe. What's a fluid pipe? That's iron. That's not too bad. And a fluid extractor is fluid. Okay, let's start off with the fluid pipes because we can get those fairly easily. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to do that, and you plus you and you. Oh, redstone, of course. I want to say I'm completely out of lead, so we are going to have to make more of that. That is going to be a thing. I'm an idiot. And that was an item pipe anyway. Right, there's our fluid pipes, and then we're going to use you with a carbonite plate and 2 redstone to make a thing. Didn't I not have a I do. I think it's in the thing. I'll put these levers on so I can. One thing I've noticed is traveling between dimensions. I thought, oh well, let's make another carbonite plate. I'm losing my experience, and sometimes I want to just smelt something just to give myself a little ping of experience, so that basically turns off the hoppers. Right, what am I doing? We've got you. I need a carbonite plate. I'm going to need a couple, so let's do 2 of those. Actually, I'm going to need more than a couple, but we'll start off with those. We'll stick those in and cook them. That will allow me to make a item hoofer. Oh, sorry, a liquid hoofer. We've got the lever, so that's good. And
eventually we'll have that. Go with that, we can go plob, fluid, redstone. So that's a fluid extractor. I'll come back for that in a moment. And down here we are going to take fluid from the top, so that's going to come out of there and it's going to pipe in straight into that's right, isn't it? It did say, hang on, Input items and or fluids to be stamped. Items and or fluids to be stamped. 2 block input. Well, that would seem to me to suggest that we should be able to use the right pipe. You may commence face palming if you wish. Much better. And then we can pop the U on there and turn it on and off how we like. That's great. Right, now we need item. We're going to need 2 item conduits, which means we're going to need more item pipe, which means we need lead. So lead requires each one of those, that's 1 ingot. So I'm going to need to get more iron. We'll use a grindstone to get that because we'll get the chances of doubling it. And then we're going to need mana powder and those purple flowers, which I was happily killing the last episode. So I'm going to basically do this, and then we should get, so that was, I don't know whether that was how many I had, so that was 1. We've got 2 for that, yeah. So I'll just do a few of these and I shall be back in a moment. Alright, we've got everything. I'm just going to make one thing which isn't really necessary, but I would like to be able to see what we're seeing. That's an Ember Dial. We're going to put that on the battery to basically tell us how much Ember we got. And if I got any bog standard chests? Yes, Bruce. There we go. Perfect. I don't need big chests for this, so right. So we'll take our spruce chest here, can go there, and we'll take a spruce chest there. I'm going to take an item extractor there and an item extractor there. Take an item pipe there and an item pipe there. I think we can throw them in as well, as I recall, but you know, where's the fun in that? That's going to be awkward. Because we, I suppose it doesn't matter. We don't really. Do we need an on? I think it does. Okay, it does matter then. Okay, in which case that's simple enough. If I can get the right tool, and that will. Oh, yeah, that's not going to work either, is it? Damn you! We'll pop that there. That's fine. And the item extractor can go there, and then we can stick our little lever there and there. Actually, not there. Don't want it there. There, and then we can place you on there. And that says we've got currently 0 ember in there, which we know. So, are we ready to play? Let's go and get a little bit of ember. Let's not go mad with it though, because we haven't got, well, actually we've got a fair amount, to be fair. I may actually have a bash with the ember, see whether it will audible as well, because it should. It's certainly designed that with that in mind. Let me take some ember shards. Let's not go mad though. And let's head down and go and pop. I'll pop 8 in maybe. Turn those on. That should have gone in. Now that is cooking, but it's not actually moving anywhere. Why? I think we probably need to make an ancient codex, just so I can remember my ember. It's not like we haven't got the makings of it. We've been killing enough of those golems. One of those. Natural energy. Oh, hello. I love this. This is a beautiful, beautiful book. So we got the ores, we've got the thing, we've got dials, we've got Ember Activator. Ember Activator is an ingenious device, blah blah blah. Okay, thank you very much. That was helpful. That was not helpful either. Resonance train, no, that's okay. Mechanisms of fire. Ember transfer. Emitters of ascending and place them on a machine, and they will suck out ember from the machine into their internal buffer. Then when powered by redstone, they will periodically do we need more? I think we actually need more of the levers. So I'm going to get another couple of those cooking, he says, failing to actually make them. And grab a couple of lots of stickage. Oh, I've got stickage. And we should be good. Yeah, it's been a long time. I mean, it was what, since Modded Life Season 2, right early on actually as well, when I last played with this. So that is a thing. Right, so we need to power it, apparently. Doesn't give you any kind of clue. Oh yeah, so shift click, click, shift click, click. And there's the ember. So turn it off, turn it on. Lovely. And then we're going to, I don't know, presumably am I going to need another one? It's doing that, but not that. So I think we're going to need another emitter for this one. And that's obviously got some ember in it. Right, let's just go and get the, gosh, well, such a long time. Go and get the other emitter. Pop that there. And we shall I think that's right, that's what I did. And then we take one of those and lovely. And we've got a little bit of ember. We don't need a lot, but remember, the mission we're trying to do here is to make rubber. So that should have got rubber going in it. We'll turn it on. And what I would expect to see is that eventually get melted. Down. Now what was this stamper? What was the rubber thing? Hang on. I may be regretting this already. I should have probably double checked this. This is... Oh, we need to pump an item in there as well. Okay, that's going to be a pain. You need a bar thing on you. That's items, but he's already got... Oh, what have I just... Did I just put that in? Oh, can I? I think we probably need to give that a little bit more oomph. That also needs oomph. And we probably need the sulfur. I've only got 4, which is perfect because that's how many balls of rubber I had. And eventually, I'm hoping that we'll get I'll turn you off for a second. What I'm concerned is we're actually not seeing this rubber melt. Okay, Ember. Oh, do we? Idiot. I think the ember comes into the bottom. Let's just pair those up. Turn that one off, turn that one on. Ha 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 ha! We got it. Okay. So we've got 3 of them so far. Now we're going to need more than this, but that is there's nothing left in there for it to cook, is there? So, oh, there is actually. We need more sulfur. Right. Turn you off for a moment. Actually, you might as well go on and fill that up. We can turn that off, and that can go off. Well, that's a step in the right direction. Let's see what that opened up for us, shall we? And then I think that will probably be PPE power-up. Protective suit for Misty World stuff. Okay. Oh, wow. That is a serious amount of rubber and a serious amount of sulfur. And we can get the full-on gimp suit going, can't we? Applied as a lining on any other armour, simply craft it with a matching piece of protective suit. So you can actually put it on the inside. Oh, that's clever. I like that. That's very clever. Okay. Right, we have a mission. We still need to do that. We'll probably come back and do some of these simpler missions next episode. In the meantime, I need to probably... I can find it. Did I put you there? Let me go and grab a little bit of bony meal. Mob drops. I don't know why I put bone meal in mob drops, probably because it just seems to be the most appropriate place, but sometimes I wonder whether it is. You are just an iron tree, you can go away. Wee, look at all them seeds. And we'll get you and plant you there. And then we're going to get you and go, are you going to grow? I don't know whether it's even going to grow in this world. Oh, please grow in this world. Let me go and try it on a bit of Misty World dirt. Wet clay dirt, that sounds lovely. I bet that tree will love that. Okay, so pop you down. In fact, I'm going to bring you over one. Then we'll pop you there, and then we'll give you a good old bone mealing if we can. No, you're not going to grow. What happens if I plant it in the... It's a very good question. What happens if I plant it in the Misty World Do I really want to? Because you've got to. It took nearly 4 Minecraft days to fill those rubber things in, so I really would like it to grow here. I'm going to give it a chance to grow. I'm also going to, I think, plan out. I'll probably go out this way. We might come off from here, and we'll try and get a thing up to get our astral sorcery altar, and I'll probably move that between episodes because it doesn't really require me to do much. But if I can come off of here diagonally up and get some altitude, because we're at 95 already, then that will give me another wing to the island. But until next time, I think that's it. I am conscious that I have been running along a lot on my episodes recently, so I'm consciously trying to claw that back. And until next time, thanks for watching. Bye for now.